The fight against corruption in Kenya in both private and public sectors continues to remain a major challenge. According to the Transparency International Kenya body position in the fight against corruption through evidence-based research, advocates and civil engagement says they will not tie up in the game of unfolding corrupt sectors and individuals.
We have played the role of holding government to account since inception. We will continue to play this role. We'll play it more robustly by making sure that we have more citizens engaged in demanding accountability.
While launching its 2017-2022 strategic plan, Samuel Kimeo, the organization chief executive director, outlined various projects for the next 5 years in the fight against corruption.
And our mission is to champion the fight against corruption by promoting integrity, transparency, and accountability at all levels. And so, when we speak to our political leadership, it is important to reiterate that it is not possible as a country to move forward the way we are. And whether we like it or not, if we are to move forward, we have to sit down and agree on how to move forward.
Kimeo's sentiments were shared by TI Kenya Board of Directors Chair Benedette Musundi, the former chair of IBC Vetting Committee, together with the Swedish ambassador to Kenya, Anja Veld.
People look at corruption from an abstract point of view, because it's all over, and maybe sometimes I feel like people do not understand what really corruption is all about. We try, but we should never give up. We continue to do that.
And you can see that there are challenges that Kenya is dealing with or has to deal with. One of those challenges that touch me especially, it is the challenge of maternal mortality rates that I understand in some parts of Kenya are among the worst in the world.
TI Kenya seeks to empower the public to be responsive and effective in holding duty bearers to account while facilitating the existence of the supportive policy, the legal and the institutional frameworks for the anti-corruption interventions.
I believe that corruption is something that prevents countries from realizing their full potential. When you look at Kenya, they came out a few weeks ago, very positive news when it comes to the ease of doing business in Kenya. You can see that Kenya is climbing the charts and that businesses have an easier way of being established in Kenya.
TI Kenya recognizes that the sustained rise in the prevalence and impact of corruption calls for a change of strategy. And when I say change of strategy, yes, we at TI are going to change. In our strategy, you note that we are taking some direction to an area where we think we can get more results.
According to the leaders, is that they will put to task Jubilee administration in discharging its duties for their final term.
I was chairing the panel that was choosing the commissioners for the IABC. And I can tell you today that one of the things we did, I said, let us not look at who has applied or who is wanted. Let us agree on who the person we want. What must they be like? And I had Jubilee and NASA in quotes because it was then called. We saw the 823 people who had applied. It was so easy for me to come and tell them, please, the process has produced these 11 people.
Whether it is the Jubilee government or another government that is in place, it is a challenge that we have to confront. Unfortunately, I think it has to be confronted with a sense of urgency.
This comes even after President Uhuru Kenyatta yesterday took an oath of office, pledging to be faithful and bear true allegiance to the Republic of Kenya.
I, Uhuru Kenyatta,
in full realization of the high calling I assume as President of the Republic of Kenya,
I assume as President of the Republic of Kenya.
President Kenyatta also took the oath of due execution, where he promised to diligently discharge his duties and perform his functions to the best of his judgment.
Chief Justice is signing.
Reporting for Ebro TV, I'm Jeff Haemba.
Of the 3 documents, which is the certificate